there's a tree in the road here too. Holy smokes. Stuff is on fire in front of us.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. I think they were wrong. So this morning they said we were gonna get this rain, like this rain. And then as the day went on, it slowly faded out and said maybe a light little sprinkle, little sprinkle. I bet when we get back, we got a 1/4 inch. The ankle's soaked now from hanging out in that pot. Perfect timing. Gonna cool it down a little bit. It's 82 now. Oh, so much nicer, especially in the AC. But we're gonna head north, do what we need for errands, grab the spreader. That way it's back. Tomorrow we can take the 46 up there with the spreader. And then when we go grab the tender, we can just spread, and bring the tender right back, or the spreader right back. And yeah. Well, that tornado warning in Rome is no longer actually a warning. There was a tornado in Rome. So the videos are pretty, well, if you live around here, you'll know. Or if you even look it up online. Rome, New York. So where Coleman's from. But you can see the yellow spots down in the bottom. We are not going to be able to get into much of that because the corn's just too tall in many parts of the field, like here. But those wet spots in the bottom are just, they're going to be wet. That's a battle that we got to make this fall and over the winter and maybe next spring, just to get that field back to where we need to be with the tile line issues that are in it. But the hillside over there looks pretty good. There's some wet spot. There's some spots that are yellow, but we're gonna see. I got enough fertilizer to make it all happen, I think. Maybe. I'd really like to know what it's gonna cost me, but he doesn't know until they come in. There they go. Lady almost just drove into me. Everybody keeps asking where Robert is. None of us really know. I just passed him, but none of us really know where he is most of the time. Oh, that hurt. Oh, they're doing all the road work. Ow! So, I don't know. So, everybody asks, and I write in the comments, but nobody ever reads the comments, I guess. But, yeah. No, Robert just doesn't come around any longer. Nobody sees him at all in the friend group. So, wow. They did it up big time here. So, they brought it in, raised this all up. They've been rolling it. They did do a second pass around with the mower. So this is where the fill and stuff, they were digging ditches that they dumped for me. But they've been making it happen. I'm very excited for this road because if you don't see the edge of the road, it's like you're driving on the edge of the road all the time. Wow, they did 3 passes right there. I like it. That's pretty, it's nice. So last year they went around, trimmed all the trees and everything else like that. This year they went around, dug all the ditches, fixed all the culverts are done up. So I don't know if they're gonna fix this other culvert. I know that was in the plan, and on the road it's to stop and start, or stop on both sides. So I guess we'll see. Well, I figured I'd show you guys. You guys get some lay of the land. And I definitely am gonna have a sunburn on my back from pressure. Hang on, bud. From pressure washing with no shirt on. I was trying to not look like Casper the Ghost with my shirt off, and definitely got a sunburn. So yeah, there's some destruction here. I was gonna go grocery shopping. I don't know if I'm gonna go grocery shopping now. The power lines are down up ahead, they said. I take it left is down as well. Yep, there's a tree in the road. I don't think we're gonna make it. Well, there's a tree in the road here too. Holy smokes. Stuff is on fire in front of us. That was wild, to be honest. I don't know what to expect. I guess we'll get the spreader first thing in the morning. and we'll go do our shopping and what we need in Cobleskill, I guess. I wanted to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and make it that way, but that was nuts. Like, Ames is, there's some bad things going on there. As we all know, I'm usually not one to quit a mission that we're trying to get done. So we jetted up a little bit, and we're going more direct path, and then we'll make sure the pathway's good, and we'll go get what we need, get the trailer, and we'll be back. Now, look at, like, the weather's good. It's just nuts. That storm came through, and from all the scenes that I've seen up in Rome, up there at the airport base, that it moved the plane that is anchored at the beginning, is it a B-21 bomber? I don't even know. But Bud Whitman, appreciate you reporting live as you're driving around helping people in the wheel loader. But pretty wild. Absolutely insane, actually. This weather patterns is nuts. Something I didn't think about till right now. The whole reason I'm coming this way is to go grocery shopping and to get some stuff from Tractor Supply. But they have no power, I don't think, because Eric has no power, and Eric has a whole field of corn that is now completely flat. So this is some scary friggin' weather, to be honest. The Midwest, either drought, excessive rain, replants, more drought, more excessive rain. Pennsylvania, Virginia, South, drought. We just keep getting hammered with weird storms. So I do not know. But I'm gonna grab this spreader and probably then go to Cobleskill. That way this is at least done. But yeah, because if Eric doesn't have any power, and Isaiah said all the roads are blocked on the north side of the river with trees down, this has honestly been a good trip. We're almost to Tri-Valley. Spreaders are coming back in. It's nuts. It is absolutely nuts. Sean Baldwin just called me. He said his wife was in Rome getting her hair cut, and all of a sudden all the windows blew out and they all ran into the bathroom. Glad you're still with us, Mary Ellen. I got 3 to choose from, and I forgot to clean my camera off, and I don't know which one's better. I think this one's got narrower tires, which would make, oh, it's got a Woody stickers on it. That's a given right there. I think those are narrower, so it makes running down the roads a little better. But that's the only thing I'm basing this on. I went too far forward, or too far back. All right. If it doesn't go all the way down, then we got to pick another one, but it should. Oh yeah, we'll be okay. Maybe it's a good sign that the tarp's on it. I don't know. Making myself feel better about picking this one. Chains on, we're good. Jack's up, we're good. All right, now it's beautiful. There's a lot of destruction, but yeah. So it did take us an hour and 40 minutes to get up there by the time. Well, you gotta remember we go a little slower back. But I think it's, on paper, I think it's like 18 miles or something. Oh no, it's 24 from here, and I think it's 18 from the other field, from the other farm. So we're back. We got the spreader. They're gonna let us know. Ooh, we better put her in 4. There we go. We got the spreader. They're gonna let us know tomorrow when the rest of their fertilizer comes in. He said he might have 5 ton if I want to grab it, and then they'll deliver the other 5 to me. I appreciate Kelly and everybody at Tri-Valley. They've been awesome over the last year and a half. We work with some of the guys that work there outside of working there too, so it's not just a plug for them. You guys are actually awesome. Oh, this is looking good other than the ditch way. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're gonna drop this, and we're gonna go to town and do what we actually had to do as far as grocery shopping, because that's kind of, I wanted to kill all the birds with 1 stone, but we didn't make it. So yeah, it's how our life usually goes, to be honest. If I plan anything, it all falls apart. Everybody should know that by now. Everything falls apart anyways, right? I love it. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Like right there. That should do it. Right on the flat. Truck's looking good for not actually washing the truck. So, look around. Like, I'll shut it off for a second. Oh, I am sore. So you look around and it's like, other than it being wet, it's gorgeous afternoon. A little cloud coverage. How much rain we get, bud? Our garden's getting out of control. I've been weeding sections and so 4/10 in about 10 minutes. I'd hate to imagine what the guys up there got. Everybody north. So tomatoes are looking fire. They're probably my best crop I got. At some point they should start making tomatoes. Ooh, they're actually filling out. Look at that already. This is a weed, so we do not need this. Yeah. Everything else isn't looking that great, but alrighty. So Kelly did check. That's all the tenders were lined up on 30-inch rows. Tractors lined up on 30-inch rows. Hoping that the price of this urea is even cheaper than I think. But we will find out tomorrow. Let me drop this. I'm gonna go to town. We get back, we'll finish this, get that pulled out of the way. We are back from our adventure to Cobleskill. Look at that though. So Ames, where we went through and there was a fire, well, trees down, power lines down. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So is Rome. Yeah, there's a lot of damage from that. And that storm moved through pretty quickly. Where I'm at right now, I'm very blessed. We have not had high winds. And I'm hoping it stays that way. Otherwise, it won't be such a good feeling. So, we got one little thing left to do on this, and then we are done for the day. It's 8:30 now. Well, we're done working in the shop or anything else like that. But if you guys want to sit there and watch me edit video and answer emails and do office work stuff, which is the worst part of a business, owning a business. Absolutely drives me nuts, but it is a crucial bit to it. Woo! Wee! Do you see this? We are looking good. I don't know. It looks a lot better than it did. So, I'm just gonna grease the swivel, and grease the bracket, and this truck's done. I might leave it in here just so this dries even more. It's pretty dry right now. Looks a lot better than it did after we got done washing it. We do have to lubricate up this. That's a priority, remember? Because we do open and close that, and it's a priority. You always close that when you go to fill a tank. We've only messed that up once, but alrighty, I'll show you. Okay, so up here on our... Where's my Olight? Dang it. I don't know. It's gotta be somewhere here. Got it. So, up here on our swivel, this is factory right here. Inside there's O-rings, as you see, grease daily. If you do not grease that and you get into some liquid manure, so there's 2 fittings here, there's 1 over there. It will start leaking out of that. Then we custom made 3 there, and there's 1 on each side. And that is for, I guess, the knuckle that holds it. So the Hainsworth tanks now have a way different design. This was like a first generation setup slash farmer setup slash thinking. So, but these need to be greased daily. Otherwise manure does start coming out of them. Just the liquid side of it. And not to a point where it's spraying out, but it will drip down. So usually 9 times out of 10, something's leaking manure. Might be tiny, but something's leaking. Well, if you do not own a Milwaukee grease gun, I highly recommend one. Probably one, that and their 1/2-inch impact, the 2 items that you need in your arsenal. And no, Milwaukee doesn't sponsor us. If anybody watches and they work for Milwaukee, let me know. I know they do sponsor people, but I don't think we're just little time. fight me a little bit? I like the Rotella, the high temp tacky grease. I think it sticks around in manure a lot more. It doesn't wash off as easy. Yeah, that's gonna bump it in a minute. Or a year, or whatever it feels like it. Okay. Okay. Come on. Keith, step stool definitely helps. Usually we're hanging off the backside and falling all over or something. Okay. Okay. Well, we're good to go. I don't know if you guys saw any of that, but that's gonna do it. Tank's ready to rock and roll. And we're gonna have manure content this fall. Hopefully it will be big gallons in corn ground where they're ripping, dribbling grass ground. It is what it is. But this truck, somebody has always asked, did the Mac pay you back yet? I was doing my math, and either it's paid me back between 3 and 3.5 times. It would be closer to 4, but we bought tires for the whole thing, as far as what we reinvested in it. Other than that, it doesn't owe me a thing. So, yeah. Keep wrenching, and things keep going, so. But tires were expensive. What did we spend on tires this year? That was 8. That was 35 maybe? And I think that was 35. So 7, almost 8 grand on tires. So, but we should be good on tires for the next 2, 3, maybe 4 years. We really don't do much driving around. We go in the same circles. But it takes money to make money, right? I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good one.